On the other hand, Ukraine's Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba visited China and held talks with his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi. The two leaders discussed ways to achieve lasting peace in the war with Russia. Kuleba said Kyiv is prepared to negotiate with Moscow only if it shows willingness to hold talks in good faith. He added that China steadfastly reaffirmed its respect for Ukraine's sovereignty during the visit. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi called for a political settlement of the Ukraine crisis. He said China and Ukraine established a strategic partnership more than a decade ago and that their bilateral cooperation has made steady headway.
My Chinese colleague clearly stated that he agrees that what is needed right now is not an illusion of peace, but a just and a lasting peace. That is what we need to strive for. In other words, there is no need to strive for some temporary solutions. I certainly informed him about the peace formula, the peace summit, and our next steps.
Now, Beijing also rebuffed claims that it is supporting Russia's war effort, insisting that last week that its position is open. It has accused the West of fueling the conflict through arms shipments to Kyiv. In the latest, at least 2 people have been injured in a Russian strike in the Kharkiv region. The strike damaged an industrial building in the Ukrainian city and a nearby stable.
At
the time of the strike on the stables, there were 3 mares, 3 ponies. When the fire broke out, they were evacuated. The employee who was rescuing the animals injured his arm and legs. He's in the regional hospital and he's being treated.
Now, as strikes continued, newly recruited Ukrainian troops trained in the war-ravaged Donetsk region, imitating machine gun fire and checking for non-existent Russians between the trees. Unlike those who enlisted after Moscow's invasion in 2022, these soldiers were forced to sign up. After 2 years of war, Ukraine is facing severe manpower shortages, and it has been mobilizing thousands of men to replenish the army's ranks. Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin held a meeting on the socio-economic development of the Donbas region with the leaders of the Russian-held Ukrainian regions of Donetsk, Luhansk, Kherson and Zaporizhia. Putin said that it is extremely important that the residents of the regions have decent living and working conditions. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.